Good morning, good afternoon, yeah, good afternoon, everybody, wherever you are. Yeah, just I'm greeting you, my dear friend, wherever you are. Shout out to you, shout out to you. Yeah, I love you, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend. Shout out to you, shout out to you, wherever you are. Shout out to you, shout out to you, my dear friend. Yeah, hello. Kabisa ndashimira umuntu wese umaze gukora subscribe kureba kure official. It is very fantastic. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Reba Kure Official. Yeah, thanks so much, my dear friend, wherever you are. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Reba Kure Official. Shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to you, my dear friend. Shout out to you, wherever you are. Thank you, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend. Ndashimira umuntu wese wamaze gukora subscribe kureba kure official. Yeah, ndakabisa ndamushimira komeza gubwe neza ahahereye hose mu ntara enye z'igihugu. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Shout out to you, my dear friend. Good afternoon, everybody, wherever you are. Yeah, it is morning, good afternoon. Yeah, shout out to you. Be blessed wherever you are. Yeah, kabisa ndabashimira mwe mwese mwamaze gukora subscribe kuri Rebakure Official. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah. As African, where are you? Where are you, my dear friend? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Drop a comment if you are hearing me, please. Drop a comment if you are hearing me, please. Drop a comment if you are hearing me, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be blessed, my dear friend, wherever you are. Kabisa ndabashimiye aho muherereye hose mu ntara enye z'igihugu, abari hanze y'igihugu kabisa mwese ndabasuhuje. Much respect to you, my dear friend, wherever you are. Yeah, be humble, be flexible, don't panic, relax. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend. Shout out to you. Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. Drop a comment if you're hearing me, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah, kabisa hari ibintu bikwiye guhinduka muri system of education. System of our education system as Africans, we must change this system of education. Dukwiye guhindura mu kimwe system y'iki y'uburezi bwacu muri Afurika. Ya, kuko aho bigeze ubu ngubu byamaze guhindura isura pe. Dukwiye guhindura system yo kwigishamo, kuko ubona ko nta n'ikimari abantu bayigamo. Kugenda mwarimu akiguhagaze hari kwigisha uhicaye umeze nk'agahinja, ubona n'icyo ukora wicariye hariya gusa utega amatwi ibyo mwarimu avuga, ugahera mu gitondo ujya kuri asembo, ujya ku murongo bakakubwiriza amabwiriza ugomba gukora, warangiza ukajya mu ishuri, mwarimu akaza akavuga, undi akaza akavuga, ukarangiza ukwezi ugashira abiri atatu nta gitekerezo ufite, warangiza ati taha. taha ubwo certificate, go there for searching a job. Where my dear friend, this must stop. Kabisa ibintu bigomba guhagarara, kuko nta wahera ku wa mbere ukamara umwaka wa mbere 2 3 4 5 10 uri kwiga, warangiza ukataha ukajya mu rugo ngo ufite igipapuro ngo uzi gusoma no kwandika gusa, it is enough. Hari ibintu bigomba guhinduka muri system yacu education, kuko byamaze kuba too much. Aho umuntu ugenda ukora umuntu yarangije segonderi, ariko mu ko wawe wasanga ni vide, nta kintu kirimo. Ibintu byo kubona umuntu, kubona system, iyi system tukigiramo ko ukicara imbere mwarimu, ukicara ugatega umwema kubwira ikintu cyukora, usanga bire byica mental or ability of thinking. Biro byo kujya ukicara imbere mwarimu, ukicara ukabona umwaka wa mbere, wa kabiri, wa gatatu, wa kane, wa gatanu, wa gatandatu, ukabona imyaka 10 uri kwiga, for sure nta n'ikintu uri kwiga, ko kugenda ukiga ufata inyajwi, nta n'ikintu kirimo. For sure bigomba guhagarara tu. Bigomba n'ibyo system yacu twigiramo nta n'ikintu izige tumarira. Ubona ko n'abantu bayigamo, ubona nabwo nta n'ikintu kibamarira pe. Kumva ngo ararangije kwiga gusa kora n'ikintu kiri mu mutwe. Kugenda kwiga ukicara hari ukicara ukaba mu mwaka wa mbere, wa kabiri, wa gatatu, wa gatanu, ukaranza ngo urizi. For sure ntabwo wizi. Bino bintu tugomba kubihagarika, tugasha tukarenovera system yacu twibigishiriza, kuko usanga ni gute umwana azavuka imyaka 3 umujye ku ntebe y'ishuri kumutoza ibintu runaka, kumemorizinga, tumemorize to understanding. For that is here amashuri usanga teaching students for memorizing only. Memorizing without understanding, that is have to pass. Yeah, to memorize without understanding, that is very difficult for those students who are using this system. Imagine how can you perform from morning up to evening. You are memorizing things without understanding. That is our system of Africa. To memorize everything without understanding what is inside. That is why nothing has been changed in our education, because we are memorizing everything, whatever memorizing. What when you going to study in that way, nothing will achieve. Nothing will achieve. When you continue to study in that system, this system we're studying now, will never reach anywhere. We have to change. For sure. Imagine, from morning you are attending a class, you are sitting in front of a teacher are delivering lesson from morning up to evening. For us learners or students, nothing you can change, you can add. For sure, this system, we are tired. We are tired for this system. We are very tired for this system. We have to change. For sure, that is why, you see, in Africa, it is so difficult to achieve anything, because our education system is very bad. It's very structured in a bad way. Ntacyo twageraho mu gihe system yacu ikiba kitse gutya, ikubaka ko uzagenda ugafatira mu mutwe gusa bakwitegura umuhanga. Hari abantu ari kwitiranya twewe, hari ibintu twitiranya ugasanga umuntu just she is good at for memorizing that, because uriya muntu ni umuhanga, uriya muntu ngo ni umunyabwenge, kandi afite ability of memorizing only. Tuvuga ngo uriya muntu ni umunyabwenge. Why? Kandi afite ability of memorizing gusa, wowe ufite ubushobozi bucye bwo gufata memory bwo kumemorize, baduna uwa n'umuswa. Is how can ibyo ngibyo muri Afrika gusa. Ho tubona umuntu uvuga ufatira mu mutwe, uzi kuvuga ibintu runaka, tuvuga ngo ngombe umuhanga we. That is how the Africa is. Ariko ni ikibazo gikomeye cyane. Ikibazo ntabwo ari uko muri Afrika cyangwa muri amashuri yacu yubakitse nabi. Yubakitse neza, ko ikibazo ni kimwe. system kwigiramo ni imva amahanga nta naho ubona ko hari ibintu byo kwiga biri systematic bigite biri ahantu runaka biri wowe nta kiguzi ugomba gucenjingaho ugomba kubigera muri uwo murongo nothing can change. That is why we never reach anywhere, we never succeed, we never that is why our leaders are doing things like how can I say this? For sure, it is very bad. Hari ibintu ubona ntabwo uko biragucanze. Ni gute umuntu uzava mu kwezi kwa mbere, ukwa kabiri, ukwa gatatu, ukwa kane, ukwa gatanu yicemerera mwarimu ari kwiga inyajwi inyuguti gusoma no kwandika imyaka 10 gashaka gusoma no kwandika. Imagine nk'umuntu wiga history, imagine history spending all time, all day 10 years for studying history. Imagine umaga spending 10 years to 12 years for studying history. You can go there and go for reading whatever you want. Imagine that's the opposite is very old. Imagine can you ukafata 10 years 5 years for studying history. Imagine history, what can you do? Tugomba guhindura system yo y'imyigire ihuzwa n'iki n'imirimo igezweho ku buryo umuntu azaba arangije kwiga akagira ibindi binakora. None ni gute uzabwira umuntu ngo urangije kwiga ngo ize amateka nande ushaka akazi azakora iki se? Mumbwiza ukuri umuntu uzi history yakora ibiki? Imagine a student who studied history yakora ibiki? Yaje kuvuga amateka se? Yaje kuvuga na hezi? We must change. Ibintu kabisa ngomba guhinduka kuko urabona system ko kwigamo is too old. It is too old, my dear friend, for sure it is too old. How? Our system for sure it is very old. Ariko just maybe I don't know, hari ibintu tugomba guhindura imyigishirize twigishamo yo irashaje pe, irashaje burundu. Niba koko uzahera ku wa mbere, ku wa kabiri, ku wa gatatu, ku wa kane, ku wa gatanu, ku wa gatandatu, ku cyumweru 7 days per week for sitting down in front of a teacher, delivering lessons without changing anything, for studying letters and vowels every day. Imagine. We have to change. Ibintu ngomba guhindagurika. Ikibazo nizabihindura nitwebwe banyiri continent. If we don't change, we will never change anything. Ubundi education nitaba changed nta niki kizahinduka. Nidahinduka bita system, our system nta niki tuzajya duhindagura, kuko nuzabona ko ni system itazahinduka nta niki cyuwahindura. Imagine azabona imyaka 10 yiga ibintu runaka, warangiza nibihuhuzwa. Ubundi imyigire igomba guhuzwa n'igihe tugezemo. Wenda umuntu akiga ibintu yamara kubirangiza akavuga ati anytime nima gusoza amashuri nzajya gushaka iki akazi. None kugenda ukarangiza aho ni sawa. Diploma, certificate, degree, have everything, you complete everything, but when you reach there when you complete everything, you have nothing you can do. Yeah, that is why we have to change our system, our education system. Instead of continuing to waste our time, we have to change. You have to change, my dear friend, wherever you are, you have to change. If you don't change, we will never succeed. We will never success. What can we do? Drop a comment, my dear friend. Shout out wherever you are. Drop a comment, my dear friend, if you are hearing me, please. Drop your comment if you're hearing me, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah. My dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. Kabisa niba tudashaka guha nibazo cyangwa se gukora ibindi bintu runaka bizaduteza imbere, nk'umugabane, as a continent of Africa, we have to renew our what, our system of education. If not, we never reach anywhere. That is why we are failing for doing many things. That is why our youth are running there for developing country. Yeah, that is why we never reach, we never succeed. Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel Rebakure Official. My dear friend, wherever you are, drop your comments if you're hearing me, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel Rebakure Official. Shout out to you, my dear friend. Be blessed wherever you are. Yeah. Be blessed, my dear friend, wherever you are. Yeah. Nandikira muri comment ubundi umbwira uko ubyumva, we ubyumva ute? Kuba education, uburezi bwacu bugiye bumeze gutya, ubona byishimiye. Ni iki ubona ari iki twakora kugira duhindure system y'uburezi? Aho wenda tukagendesha uburezi tubamo bukagira n'iki n'imirimo igezweho. Nta kuntu uzahera ku wa mbere wicemerera mwarimu wiga inyuguti, numara kwiga inyuguti uzifate umutwe, ejo yo bw'izindi umwaka urangire, imyaka 10 urangire, uve mu za success. Icyo twakibesho cyane kabisa, ibintu twabishoye cyane. None waho n'umwana uzi gufata umutwe, children who is good at memorizing but he is intelligent. No way. How to change? Ni iki kwakora? Uba iki kwakora? What can we do? Kwakora uduhinde system tubamo. Kubona irashaje, system irashaje. Nubundi sibaze kuko uzara mu gitondo ucembera mwarimu, nkavuga amasomo, avuga ibintu enough akigendera. Wowe ukanyito ugatekereza ngo uzifate mu mutwe, ibaze kuguforosinga kugira ngo ufate umemorize mu mutwe uyukuri kandi nta muntu narakukiza kumarira. That is banza umenye ubundi bino bintu byo kumemorize bizamarira iki? Bizamarira iki? Ibaze umuntu agira afata ikimwaka ukafata ibintu ugafite ubona tuvuge nk'abantu wenda biyize cyangwa bakaba barangije na secondary school, university, hari none bari hano hanze bamaze kuzisoza ariko badafite akazi. Ubona ibintu wize ari gukora. None se wenda tuguri umucuruzi warize ibindi bintu kubitagiye muri mu bucuruzi, wenda ngo wenda ukora ibintu wize bati ndi muri area yanjye kamuri ibintu nize kabisa. Kuko tudashaka guhindura system of education, we never succeed. Kubera ko twene dukomeza kuba muri bino nuza muri twose tubamo kwiberamo kwa nta birenze wirongaho, nta kintu ujye ugeraho. For sure, I'm telling you the truth. That is true. Yeah, my dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel Rebakure Official. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. Dushaka uburyo kwenda ino system education kuko n'ubundi ubona bino byo kwigenda ukiga ugafata umunsi wa mbere ugafata umwana ukabije imyaka 6, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, ukibaza ibyo bintu uko umbizo tujye tubizanya ukuri muri ibyo bintu bizagereraga na he? Bizaheraga na he? Kuba wagenda ugafata ibintu ukagira ute ukamemorize ibintu. Imagine that is the problem of Africa, to memorize things without understanding what is it. That is why we're failing wherever we are. We have to change everything, my dear friend. Let us change our education system. If we not, we never reach anywhere. That is why another thing we have to change from the language of colonizers to our mother tongue. If not, we will never succeed. We never succeed. For sure, we never reach for our destination. Imagine you are struggling for language as a subject and struggling for what a subject, struggling for things as a subject. Imagine. For sure, that is we have to change from colonized from the language from our master colony to our mother tongue. If we don't to change like that, the first let us change from colonizers language to our mother tongue. If we don't change these things, we will never succeed. Yeah, that is true. How? Imagine how can you imagine how can you study a chemistry? Imagine how can you study a chemistry in foreign language? Can you understand well? Tell me. Imagine. Well, for example, you are Indian, or you are a Pakistanis, or you are American. You want to study chemistry in Chinese. Can you succeed? Can you reach anywhere? Yeah? Drop your comments, my dear friend. If you're hearing me, please share your thoughts here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, my dear friend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, my dear friend. Yeah, and share your thoughts, please. Yeah, I love you, everybody, wherever you are. Shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to you, my dear friend. Imagine you want to study, for example, you want to study physics. Can you become a physician, or can you become a good at in physics with when you are studying in a foreign language? Drop your comments, my dear friend, telling me what do you understand, how do you understand this topic. Yeah, imagine you want to study chemistry, you want to study physics, you want to study another language. Imagine you are studying a language, you studying physics in another language. Means you are lifting your culture, you are putting aside your culture and taking a culture of another country. For sure, you will never succeed. You will never reach. You will never reach on your destination. Maybe you can struggling for that language, and struggling for what? For knowing the physics. Instead of studying a science, you are struggling for language. That's the problem we have in Africa. Yeah, all country of Africa, no country is studying in their own language. They're studying in another language. Why? Why don't you put a chemistry in your own language as African? Don't you have the ability for changing, for translating those language in your mother tongue? Tell me, please. For example, want to study a chemistry. When you study a chemistry in another language, can you have can you reach anywhere? Can you succeed? Can you get success? Please drop your comments, my dear friend, to share your thought. To bring drop your comments, my dear friend. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Revakure Official. My dear friend, wherever you are, I love you so much. Yeah, let us share our thoughts. Let us share our ideas. Imagine that is why that is why in Africa, no country, we will never see any country in Africa which is studying in their own language. That is a new colonization. Yeah, that is a new colonization we're facing. That is the problem we're facing now. Yeah. For example, in Africa, when we when we listen a person who is good at speaking English or speaking French, you can say that good that man is very intelligent. No, many people are fools there in America. They're good at speaking English. To speak a good English is not it is not a sign of intelligence. That is why we are manipulated for every day. That's why those are the people who came in Africa for colonizing us. He told us when you're good at speaking English, when you're good at speaking French, Portugal, everything you are intelligent. But they lied us, my dear friend. They lied us. That is why as Africans, we have to change. Let us change the first key. Let us change. The first key is to change it to our mother tongue. If not, if we don't change from foreign language to to our mother tongue, for sure nothing will achieve. We will continue to be manipulated for another country, whether in America, whether Chinese. In Chinese, we study in their own language. America study in their own language. In Portugal, they study in their own language. The European countries, all of the countries, they have their own culture, they have their own language, which must be studied in. That is why they're developing fast, because all people are good at speaking their own language. To study in the language it is not necessary, because you will be. That is why for us Africa, that is a big problem. A big problem we have. If we don't change this from from the colonizers' language to our mother tongue, for sure our education it will be continue to fade. Imagine you're studying French, you're studying physics in French. How can you become a physician without knowing in French? First of all, you are fighting for understanding the physics which is written in French. Sometime those words which is in French is so difficult for you. We're fighting for understanding those words. Others are what their own language. That's why they're good at. They're good at in physics. They're good at in chemistry. They're good in biology. That's why for us in Africa, we're struggling for understanding language and struggling for studying physics. That's why for us nothing have achieved. But it is not. You cannot put a limit. You cannot say that in Africa they have many people who are very intelligent. But the problem is our colonizers continue to force us to study in their own language. That is why we are continue to control us. Nothing you can achieve. That is why in Africa, all countries in Africa, they're studying they're studying in English, in French, those are countries. For us, whether in European, whether in America, whether in another continent, except Africa, all countries from outside the continent of Africa, they are studying in their own language. They are studying in their own language. Why? 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 Tell me. Why another continent or another countries they are studying their schools, their curriculum, everything are written in their own language? Why Africa? Why Africa? In Africa, or country, they are studying in a foreign language, French, English, Portugal, and another language. Maybe I don't know, but I know all African country, no country is studying in their own language. That is true. That's why we are suffering. That's why we're suffering. Our continent is so suffering. That is why our intellectual quotient are damaged, because for forcing us as Africans to study in their own language, and left our culture behind, and take and bring their culture to Africa. That is why we are struggling. We are struggling. Sometimes that is why you're seeing everywhere in the continent of Africa there is a conflict. Those conflict brought our colonizers. That is why European country brings the conflict in Africa. The problem, the mistake they did is we are facing today. That is why we have to change. The problem is our leaders. For sure, I'm telling you the truth. Our leaders are very corrupted. They are selling our continent. They sold our continent. That is why nothing there's nothing they change. Nothing have been changed. That is why we're facing in Africa. We're facing hunger. Why? Why? The continent of Africa, they are rich. They are rich, but the people who are living on this continent mentally is disorder. Disorder. Instead of sitting down and set the laws, how can I save this continent of Africa? The leaders, instead of sitting down and search the way how can I solve the problem or conflict of Africa, they're running America, Paris, everywhere. They take what helicopter everything and go that to what? To take a break there, to take a lunch there. For us as people we're suffering. We are in a bad system of education. But remember, their kids, their daughters, their son are there in America, in Europe, and for studying there. For us, we are controlling us. That is why, if we don't to change, the first of all, the things that we can, the first of all, we must change. Let us change our mind. Let us change our mind. Let us change our mind. If we don't change our mind, we never change anything, for sure. Let us change our mind before changing anything. If not, we will never change anything. Why this? Listen. For you, as Africa, nk'abanyafurika twe tugomba gufata ibintu tukabihindura. Mbere ko tugira ikintu duhindura, reka tubone kwahindura mu bwonko, duhindure intekerezo, twumve ko ibintu tugomba kubyikorera, kuko nta wundi muntu wundi uzadukorera ibintu. Koko mutekereze neza, uzi ko ari indi uzagufasha. Uzarebe ninde muntu wishimiye ko watera imbere se? Tujye tubizanya ukuri. Abantu benshi bishimiye ko wabura aho ngaho there, ukaba wicara aho ngaho, ukaba uri umukene, ntacyo babwiye. For sure, nta n'icyo babwiye. Waba ukene, waba uri umuhirimbiri, waba uri iki, ntacyo babwiye. Huwo twewe nako ubwacu twice dukemura ibibazo dufite twewe, nako ubwacu turitera. Niyo ujya kubona muri Africa, it is a full of problem. It is full of different, all kinds of problem are here. Because of what? Because of what, my friend? My dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. My dear friend, don't forget to like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah. Shout out to you, my dear friend. Yeah. Kabisa niko kuri. Niba koko tudashaka kwicara ahantu hamwe ngo dukemure ibibazo byacu, ninde uzadukemurira? Nawe ibaze nk'uburamutse uri umuntu nk'umugabo, uramutse uri umuntu w'umugabo, wenda uri umugabo wo mu rugo rwawe, uhuye n'ikibazo, noneho ukimara n'ikibazo, ukanga kugikemura. Wamara kugikemura ukagenda ugahamagara, wenda nk'umuntu utuye Rwamagana, Rwamagana ngo ati rwose ngiye mfite ikibazo mu rugo, nyaboneka ngo n'ikinyemurire. Bibaze uru tuye Rwamagana, wari tuye hano ahangano, ugiye guhamagara umuntu uri i Rwamagana cyangwa i Rusizi, ati rwose ndakwinginze ngwino unyemurire ikibazo cyananiye. Uwo muntu yagikemura gute? Come on, see. kamwihorera utajyamo ushaka utajyamo ndi gufata videwo ushaka kujyamo utaza kujyamo na ukazasanga uri kumbwira ngo nkukuremo cyane wapi ireba imbere n'inyuma se wose wishizemo abo ngushizemo ntabwo nta musozi mfiri iwawe ntabwo ikizami no munsi iri ngombwa ya my dear friend wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel Reba Kure official. Yeah, you have to drop a comment, my dear friend wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, my dear friend wherever you are. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Yeah, drop a comment, my dear friend wherever you are. Yeah, that is, imagine kabisa. How? Tell me, where are you, my dear friend? Yeah, drop a comment if you are hearing me, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, my dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. Kabisa, imagine, tekereza neza nawe ibyo bintu umbwire uko ubyumva. Yeah, yeah. Kabisa, ntutekereza kuba ufite ikibazo runaka, warangiza ukajya guhamagara nk'umuntu w'urusizi cyangwa irwamagana ngo aze gukemura ikibazo. Ibyo bintu wumva ari byo. That is like aho kugira ngo twicare dukemure ibibazo byo dufitanye. Usanga umuntu ajya gushaka abantu b'ikantarange ngo baze bamukemure ibibazo by'imagine. Umuntu akava kure kure kuruta nazi n'aho aturuka ukaza ngo ashaka gukemura ibibazo. Gukemura iki ibibazo. Mu by'ukuri uwo muntu uza gukemura ibibazo byawe bitikemura ubwawe, utabikemura ubwe giti cyawe, ukeka niba gukemurira. That is ubwawe uramaze kwicara, sit down, ukagira ikibazo ufite, ucyakora ugahamagara abatonyi bakizi neza bakagikemura. Apana kugenda ujye guhamagara ngo everywhere uri kurira ngo bagufashe gukemura ikibazo. That is why we are failing. That is why we are failing everything. Yeah. No, ntabwo tugeraho. Ni ukuri. Kabisa, ibi mbabwira ni ukuri, ugomba kubyumva neza. Ibaze ni gute uzambwira yuko, ni gute uzavuga yuko ushaka kugira kure, kugira ahantu ugera. Ni gute koko? How can you study? How can you study physics or chemistry in another language? Yeah, you have to study chemistry or physics or subject in your own language. If not, you will never succeed. Yeah, kabisa, nta n'ahantu hamwe uzigera ujye. Niba udashaka gufata umwanzuro ufate urugero, ugende wicare hamwe wige umurimi kavukire, umurimi gakondo, our mother tongue. As African, if we don't study in our mother tongue, forget to liberate our continent. That is key. We are lifting our culture for taking our Western culture. That is why we are failing. We are failing in everything, in every single day. We are failing because of what? If we don't change, the first of all, before changing anything, let us change our mind. Let us change our mind. If we don't change our mind, nothing will change. Let us start with changing our mind. When we change our mind, everything will be changed. If not, forget those things we are thinking about. That is why when we are studying a science, we are studying everything in another language. For sure, to understand it is so difficult. Imagine you are American, you don't understand, you don't know Chinese. You want to study a science when in a Chinese. How can you study that science? You have to sit down there in China to learn the language. After understanding the language, you have to do what? To start to study a chemistry or another subject. That is why in Africa all countries, all continent, all countries, they are studying in difference in different language in their colonizers in their foreign in their the language they studying in English, French, and Portugal. It is common. That's a common three languages. Three languages. The countries of Africa they are using to do what? To deliver their subject. That is why we are seeing no one. Some of them they're not good at in what in what in discovering new things. They're not good at in for us in Africa with no one. Imagine you are a doctor. You are studying engineering, but you don't know how can I build the house. Imagine that this situation is very sadness. It is very sadness. How? And think that we achieve which things we will achieve? Nothing. That is why if we want to achieve many things, to achieve or to liberate our continent of Africa, we have to change. Let us start with our mind. Let us change our education system from the another language to our mother tongue. Let us change this. If we change these things from our from the language of our colonizers to our mother tongue, we going to step by step until we reach our success. If not, until now we are in a colony. Until now, you are thinking that I'm liberated. Who? No, you're not liberated. Until now we are in a colony. For sure, I'm telling you the truth. We're in a period of colony because the first of all, those are the colonialists. They started with colonizing our mind. Started with colonizing our mind. Yeah, if the colonizers started with colonizing our mind, that is why we continue to struggle. Yeah, our life is in a bad condition because of what? Our colonizers start colonizing us, starting with our mind, changing our mind. That is why we will continue to suffer. We will continue to suffer. My dear friend, wherever you are, for sure I'm telling you the truth. For sure I'm telling you the truth. This system of we're facing for sure is very, very, very difficult. Is very, very difficult. Imagine. Is very, very difficult. Look at our system we're using. Look at this system we're using. Nawe reba neza iyi system turimo twe muri Africa. Yeah, the teacher is there for writing on chalkboard, and the learners are there for memorizing. Look at. Are you seeing? Look at how our system is structured. Teachers are there, and learners are sitting down, or are understanding. Is the activity of learners in Africa is to sit down and listen only, without any addition, When the teacher is making a mistake, as a teacher, as learners, you don't have to correct the teacher because the teacher is considered as the one who know everything. Look, look at how our system is very dangerous. Yeah, look at look at how our system is very difficult. How how can we achieve? How can we achieve, my friend, when you continue to run, to study in this system? Yeah, tell me. Reba isisitemu twigamo as African. Kugenda ukicara hasi bakakwigisha, nta kintu wahinduraho, uri aho ngaho gusa, nta kintu uri guhindura. Tekereza nawe neza umbwire aho isisitemu yazakugeza. Iyi niyo muri za magana angahe, muri za magana angahe, nta kintu yakugezaho for sure. For sure ni iyi sisitemu turimo. Nyandikira muri komenti ubundi umbwire uko ubyumva ute. Ubyumva ute? Umunyeshuri agenda akicara ku ntebe, mwarimu akamusobanurira, yarangiza agataha ava ngo twize, akagenda gusubiramo inyajwi n'ingombajwi, ati twize rwose ndi umunyabwenge, ari kwitakanya ngenda umuhanga kuko ngenzi inyajwi. Look at how, tubwizanye ukuri, iyi sisitemu yakugeza ahagana hehe? Yeah, tell me. Drop a comment, my dear friend, if you're hearing me, please. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, my dear friend. Yeah, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. Look at this system. Tekereza kuba wigira muri ino sisiteme imeze gutya, ukaba uyigiramo, ukiga umwaka wa mbere, umwaka wa kabiri, umwaka wa gatatu, umwaka wa kane, ukageza ku mwaka wa kangahe, wa 20 ukiri kwiga. Ukiriga muri sisitemu uzagenda ukiga wicaye, wagenda wicaye, ukagira ute, ugataha ngo narize. Wize iki? Wize ibiki? Ibintu wize ni ibihe? Ni ibiki wize? Tubwizanye ukuri, ubu ni ibiki wize? Kugenda ukicara hariya mwarimu agusobanurira, reba nawe sisitemu turimo turi kwigamo. Irebe neza, uyitegereze, nawe umbwire. Irebe neza, umbwire sisitemu turi kwiga mu bwoko bwawe ukuntu imeze. Iyi sisitemu yarashaje, niyo mpamvu usigara urabona abanyeshuri bacu barangiza, cyangwa urubyiruko rwamaze gusoza amashuri rwarayarangije, ugasanga ntacyo gukora gihari. Abantu bariyicariye, umuntu yafashe imyaka 15, 18, afata imyaka yose agenda yimara amashuri. Ayimara mu mashuri, brother. Are spending a time for studying from Monday up to Monday without putting any, how can I say? This must stop for changing our curriculum, because if we don't change our curriculum, for sure 10 years ago, 10 years which is come up, which is coming, will never reach. That is sadness. This situation is so sadness. Tekereza nawe system turimo in Africa for using chalkboard, for choosing chalkboard, for sitting down, the learners are there behind for sit down, teacher there for delivering a lesson from morning up to evening. But when you are seeing the students who are good at memorizing, you are saying that these students are very intelligent. That is how we are measure a mind. We are measuring the ability of the learners. When we're seeing students who are good at memorizing, we do what? We're seeing, we think that these students are very intelligent. No. No. My dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Reba Kure Official. Yeah. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. My dear friend, wherever you are, drop a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, that is true. How? This is our education system, which is we are using. Yeah, ariko ibi ngibi rero byishwe n'iki? Umuturage se yabikuraho iki? Yabihinduraho iki? Our leaders, ibaze umuyobozi ugenda kubaka amashuri akubaka iki, ariko ntagire ute abana be ntibayigemo, akagenda agakora ibintu runaka ariko abana be ntibabikonsiyuminge. Ibyo ngibyo uzabisanga muri Afurika, nta handi wabisanga ibyo bintu. Aho uzasanga umuyobozi wubakishije amashuri, abana bibereye hanze, bigira mu mahanga, bibera mu bindi bihugu byo hanze. None kuki yubatse mu mashuri, kuki atarekaga abana be bayigemo nk'abandi bose? That is inequality. Tekereza ikintu kugira ngo umuntu yubake amashuri narangiza atiye kuyigamo, ugasanga umuntu yubatse ibitaro ariko ntabwo abyivurizamo. Ikigaragara ni uko nawe azi neza ko service bitanga ituzuye. Yeah, imagine that is why African leaders, they are building a school, but they can't put their own daughters and their son. Yeah, that is why they know that those schools they build it is not, they don't give a quality of education. That is why they don't what? They know that those schools they build it is not giving a quality of education. That is why their daughters and their son are running after from our continent, America, Europe, to study there. Ni abana bo biga mu bihugu byo hanze. Ya mu bihugu byo hanze niyo bagiye kwiyigira. Kubera iki? Kubera ko bazi neza ko uburezi batanga ntacyo bwafasha abana bakeya babo babajyanye hanze kugira ngo biyigireyo. That is true. Nta mwana w'umuminisitiri, nta mwana w'umuyobozi wakwiga muri Afurika. Kubera iki? Kubera iki? That is situation, it is very sadness. ya niyo mpamvu uzasanga nta kintu muri sisitemu za edikasiyo hari ikintu bahinduramo, barakwihorera wagenda ugapfa utaba, ibyo birakureba. ya that is that is my dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to drop a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel Rebakure Official. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. Wherever you are. Ntabwo ari uko bayoboye yuko amashuri bafite bazi neza nabo ko adatanga umusaruro. Barabizi neza ko ayo mashuri yabo adatanga umusaruro. Bazi ko adatanga umusaruro. Niyo mpamvu bagira bate bakwihorera bagatwara abana mu mahanga kwigayo, wowe ugasigara uri umuturage w'igihugu nta kintu waregite wakora. That is true. My dear friend, we have to change. If we don't change, nothing will achieve. Ibyo bintu utabihinduye nta wundi muntu uzigera abihindura. Ni bande bazabihindura? Bamwe mu bakuyobora usanga barakugambaniye. Usanga baratugambaniye, nta kintu na kimwe warenzaho. Nta kintu na kimwe wagira ute warenzaho. My dear friend, wherever you are, drop a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Our education system is very, that is, if we don't change our education system, we will never achieve anything. For sure, I'm telling you the truth. That is why that is in Africa, the problem we have, all countries they use uh, a, a language of foreigners, our masters, our colonizer. That's why we are facing different problems in our education system. Imagine how can you study how can you study a chemistry or physics in another language? We are struggling for understanding language and struggling for studying chemistry. Nothing, you know, the level of ability, you are killing your mind. Instead of studying as it is, you are suffering from the language. Yeah, my dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, Reba Kure Official. Yeah, drop a comment, my dear friend, wherever you are. You have to drop a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Imagine how it is very difficult. My dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, be blessed, my dear friend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If we don't change, we will never succeed. Nothing will achieve. Nothing will achieve. Yeah, that is why in in our continent it is very difficult to achieve anything. Yeah, for sure, I'm telling you the truth. If we don't change our education system as African, for sure, not we'll never reach anywhere because this system is structured as students are thinking there. The teacher knows everything, but learners knows nothing. It is that why I'm saying that the leaders of Africa are very corrupted. They are sold our continent. That is why their children are there in European, are there in America for studying there. That is why we do for us we are struggling. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. That is why our continent of Africa are struggling. For sure, we never reach anywhere. When we continue to study in this condition as African, we will never achieve anything. Yeah, we will never we will never achieve anything. Yeah, that's why some readers, they do it at school, but their children are there in America. Children are there. That's why in Africa we have to change many things. But if we don't change our education system, for sure, I'm telling you the truth, nothing will achieve because how our school are nothing. For sure, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, in Africa, are the only continent which the readers they can build a school, but you can never put their children and their daughters. The daughters are there in another continent, the America, European for studying there, but those are the people which are studying there are not for sure. That is they know that they put it they cannot give a quality of education. That's why their daughters and their sons are there in America, in European, yeah, for studying there. But for you as a people, you have to study in those schools they are built by those readers. For sure, it is very difficult. How? If we don't change our continent to 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 eliminate everything, let us start with the language. If we try to change the language from the language of colonizers to our mother tongue, nothing will achieve. Imagine, can you imagine you are drop a comment and telling me how can you study a chemistry, physics, biology, and another subject in a foreign language? You have to study a subject in your own mother tongue. If not, you will never a person which is good at that subject. You're struggling for understanding language and struggling for what? That is why we are there for nothing. Yeah, that is true. Those are the issue. Nothing for sure. Imagine they are building a hospital, but they cannot go that for treating it. When they get sick, they go there. They take a local water and fly a France, America for searching a doctor. Why? That is what you call they corrupted. They sold our continent. Yeah, instead of fighting for their country, they're selling it. Yeah, when the troubles comes, immediately they can run in their in the in America, France, European for living there. You see, look at all leaders, all president who the the former president, some of them are there in European or America. Why? They know what they did in Africa. Yeah, they know that they did what in Africa. They're there in European, they're there in America. That is why all that is why in Africa, that is for sure. That is why in our continent we will see all leaders or for us we can say that we are liberated. No, it is very difficult. Imagine nothing you can achieve. If you want to colonize a person, you can start with their mind. If we want to liberate our continent, let us change our mind. If not, we will never reach anywhere. That is why we are seeing all leaders are crying. Yeah, imagine when you want to solve a problem, your problems, when you are a man, you want to solve a problem in your house. Can you call a person who come from there, a stranger person, to solve a problem? Tell me, if you want to solve your problem in your own house, can you call a person, a stranger person, to solve your problem? Or you can identify your problem and try to search the way you can solve that problem. But in Africa, instead of sitting down as leaders and solve a conflict of our in between our people, they're calling Americans, they're calling everywhere in another continent to identify our problem. Imagine, imagine you have a problem in your house. Instead of solving it, you are calling a stranger person from another continent for solving the problem, to identify, to telling you what the problem you have. That is, the continent is very difficult to live in. It is very difficult. Yeah, you have to tell me, when you have a problem in your house, can you call a person from another continent? From can you imagine? Can you call another person from another village or another district to solve your problem, to identify your problem, or you can sit down and identify your problems? You imagine how? Tell me, my dear friend. We are here to share our thoughts. Can you sit down? Imagine you have a problem in your house. Instead of sitting down together, your relatives or your neighbors around you, you are instead of sitting down together with your neighbors, your relatives, to solve your problems, but for you, you're running to call another person from another district to solve your problem. Is what Africa you are doing. Instead of sitting down together as Africans to search the problem, to search the ways We can solve our problems. We're running from America, from India, from wherever in another continent to cry there, to cry and crying for telling them our problems and telling us sorry, being sorry, and telling us we're going to search the way you can solve that problems, and telling the strategies you can use. Imagine, do we have a mind for thinking? Don't you have ability for solving a problem? Imagine, there is any person who have never reached here in Africa, but they're sitting together with leaders of Africa for solving a problem of Africa. Imagine, how can you solve a problem without never being here in Africa? But they are sitting together in our leaders for solving our conflict. That is why a conflict of Africa, it will never end if we don't sit together as Africans to identify our Africans, to do what? To solve it. Imagine, you have a problem, you have a mental, let us take an example. You have a mental problem. Instead of going to such a counselor, you are sending another person to to do what? To ask a counselor what can you do in order to do what? In order to solve a problem, to help you to identify a problem. You please, if you have a problem, you go, you're the one who take responsibility. It is also your responsibility for going to such a counselor for helping you to identify your problem. Yeah, as Africans, we have ability. We are knowing our problem. We have the way we can solve. We have we have ability for solving a problem. The problem we have in Africa, we're not respecting each other. The first problem we have, let us respect each other. After respecting each other, we will reach whatever we want. If not, nothing will achieve. Nothing, nothing will achieve. That is why we are seeing a lot of problem here in Africa. The lot of problem in Africa because of what? Because of our leaders are not respecting each other. Means, instead of respecting each other, they ignore each other. They prefer to meet Trump. They prefer to meet the president of France, to meet the president of what, whatever and whatever, instead of what? Instead of solving the problem. They are happy. They are able for running there in America to sit there and for sure when we have equity hours from and if there is any noise we can after that quit the policy clean up that it we for yeah, that is that for us in the conflict we are seeing in this continent of Africa, a country which is the country of another country caused by colonizers. How? The people who created you are the one who want to solve your problem. You are involving him again. The conflict we're seeing here in Africa caused by colonizers. Instead of that, why our conflict here in Africa we have in Africa will never end. Instead of sitting together as Africans for solving our problems, we are calling our colonizers to come again to colonize again. It is what we want. It is what we want. We want to we are calling our colonizers to come again to colonize again. My dears, my fellows Africans, let us think and rethink and rethink. If we don't to be, if we want to change our continent of Africa, let us start with our mind. Let us start with our mind. When we change our mind, everything it will be changed. Everything it will be changed, my dear friend. Rules and laws and are only useful in the before they are yes, yeah, that's why. Yeah, that is for sure. As Africans, let us stop those quarreling. Let us stop quarreling. To quarrel, nothing will actually change. To go there in the street and shouting, we never change anything. To go there in whatever to do what, we never change anything. Let us start to colonize our mind. Let us to start doing to start changing our mind. When we changing our mind, everything it will be changed. Let us struggle. Let us strive for what you want. Let us strive for what you want. If you don't strive for what you want, my fellows Africans, you will never achieve anything. Let us advise each other. Let us respect as Africans. Let us identify our problem. If not, for sure, I'm telling the truth. If not, we'll never achieve anything. That is, for us, as we know that the conflict, almost the conflict you have in Africa, caused by colonizers, caused by colonizers. That is why when you call a colonizers to come again in Africa for solving our problems, this problem we're facing, it will never end. That is why, imagine, you are calling your enemy, to call enemy to solve a problem. How can your enemy solve your problem? My dear friend, don't think European people are loving us as Africa. They are happy when you're fighting. They are happy when we are fighting together. They are happy when we are killing each other. When in conflict, those European people, they are coming and taking our gold, our everything. Yeah, that is why, as Africans, how can I call enemy to solve a problem? Do you think they can solve a problem well? All conflict you have in Africa caused by those people who come from European. The European people are the one who caused all conflict we're facing today. That is why we don't need to call those people to solve our problem. Let us sit together to identify together as Africans to solve our problem. When engaging those European people, European leaders to solve our problem, we will never, we know, our problem will never be solved. That is why those European people, they are happy when you are killing each other. They are happy. They are happy when because there is a way for taking our resources like gold, copper, and whatever. That is why they are happy for fighting. When you are fighting together as Africans, those are people who another continent that they have because when you are fighting when we were busy for fighting, for them they have an opportunity for taking our gold, our oil. That is why our continent of Africa are suffering. For sure. That is why it is so, that is, that is why we have to do what? To come together as Africans to identify our problems and solve it. Don't allow European people to come again in this problem. That is why we will never end this problem. For sure, it will never be end. It will never end. That is why, yeah. How? For imagine you have a problem. You are calling the enemies to come in your house to solve that problem. Do you think really he or she they solve your problem, or they will help they help the enemy who want to kill you? They kill you again, my friend. Let us work together. Let us work together as Africans. For sure, our European people they're not happy for us. Yeah, they're not happy for us. When we're trying to solve our problems, immediately they cannot happy. That is why imagine for us when you were continue to involving European people to what to help us to solve our conflict we're facing here in Africa. For sure we will never reach anywhere. That is why in Africa it is like a circle a full of problem. It is a circle full of problem because of what? We don't respect each other as Africans. Let us respect each other as Africans before calling European people to come here to solve our problem. How can you call another person to solve your problem in your own house? Don't call a stranger person to solve your problem. Try to identify your problem, please. Before calling another person, please identify your problems. After defining, call your neighbors to help you to identify. As Africans, yeah, for sure, I'm telling you the truth. When you are calling for that is why we are seeing our leaders. Are you afraid of dying? For sure, when you are going to afraid of those people, they let us die. You see, if we are going to have afraid of dying, the time it will come, we will die, please. Let us liberate your mind, liberate our continent. Yeah. Uh, yeah, for sure. Uh, it is very sad. The Africa are in sad situations, but they are full of minerals. They are full of natural resources. They are full of everything. Everything is here in Africa. But because of conflict, we are busy. We are busy for fighting. We are busy for what? Some of people are stealing our natural resources and selling there in European countries. That is why a conflict it will never be end. Yeah, it will never be end because the corruption of people of Africa it is very difficult to end this conflict, because when the people don't come together and fight together for colonial will never succeed. Will never succeed. We have to change. Let us let us change our mind before changing anything. That is the content of Africa. It is very sadness. Some of people are crying. Some of people are killed. That is why we have to change our mind. Let us, before changing everything, please let us change our mind. Let us change our mind. When our mind is changed, everything it will be changed. Yeah. My dear friend, wherever you are, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah, you have to drop your comments, my dear friend, wherever you are. Yeah, shout out to you, my dear friend. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah, you have to drop your comment, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah, my dear friend, wherever you are, thank you so much. Yeah, shout out to you, my dear friend. Kabisa ndashimira umuntu wese amaze gukora subscribe kuri Rebakure Official. Ndamushimira kabisa, ni iby'agaciro gakomeye cyane. Komeza utange igitekerezo cyawe, umbwire icyo twazaganiraho ubutaha. Ya, komeza ugubwe neza aho uherereye hose. Ya, my dear friend, wherever you are, komeza ugubwe neza. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Yeah, shout out to you, my dear friend. Yeah, don't forget to like, my dear friend. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebakure Official. Kabisa, be blessed wherever you are, be protected. Yeah, wherever you are. Shout out to you. Yeah, let us go. That my break is ending. Let us go, because my break is ending. I'm going there. I'm going to continue my activity. Yeah, we'll meet during evening, my dear friend. Yeah, shout out to you. Be blessed, my dear friend, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help me to grow this channel, my dear friend. Yeah, shout out to you. Be protected. Be protected, yeah. When you are as a European country, help us, yeah. Shout out to you, my dear friend. Thank you so much for helping me to grow. That is how to share our thoughts as Africans and Europeans. Yeah, because we are everybody they have their own understanding, but it's better to share our thoughts and share what can we do in order to develop or to promote our human rights or human civilization. Thank you. uh, bye bye, my dear friend. Yeah, shout out to you.